Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Everyone, hopefully you're having an amazing week and weekend. It is Saturday today and I finally have time to make a video, yay! So how's everybody doing? I honestly don't know what I want to talk about today. I'm trying to pick my brain, and I know people have given some suggestions and ideas on what I should talk about. So I feel like I'm just gonna be a little bit all over the place today, and we're just gonna roll with it. I had someone ask, how to deal with basically bullying and anxiety or doubt or depression. I know I've touched on this a bunch, but right now there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of hate in the world. There's a lot of sickness. There's a lot of separation. And personally, for me as an empath, I pick up on a lot of that, and I take on a lot of people's energies that aren't my own. I personally don't really think anxiety is real anymore. It's really in your head, because whatever you think, you become. Your thoughts become things. Everything began as a thought. Everything that's ever created began as a thought in the mind. So, yeah, I think I had a couple people reach out about how to deal with just bullying and outside energies. And it's really hard, but you have to remember that everything we encounter, every person we encounter, we actually attract that for a reason. We attract that to show us what we need to work on in ourselves. That is the spiritual lesson. And I know it's really hard to hear, because again, we live in this world where it's really easy to blame everyone for how we feel or our circumstances. Well, I have anxiety because this happened, and I'm angry because this happened, and he said this and she said that, and da, 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 da. And it's yes, that is life, that is the world. Things are going to happen, and you have to be conscious and realize that these things happen to you so you can grow into your highest self. And for me, the people that have had an easy ride in life, you haven't really lived. You haven't really experienced anything. Yeah, okay, your life might not have been tough as somebody else, but the people that have really gone through pain are the warriors of this world. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I have people say, man, it sucks what you went through, and this and that, and you dated a bunch of blah, 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 blah. And I would not change a thing in my life for the way that I feel every day. I would not change a single thing. And you keep meeting people that go through the same experiences as you, and it's a beautiful thing. And we get to create our own reality. Every day you get to wake up and decide the day that you want to have. And that is the truth. And I'm living proof. And everybody knows that I am a walking advocate for plant medicine. I have gone through hell and back to get to where I am. I keep telling my best friend that I feel like I'm floating around in a little alien body every day, that when you're in a different dimension and you're in consciousness and pure awareness, you feel out of your body. I feel outside of my body, watching my body, watching my life as if it played out like a movie. Was that really me? I'm a completely different person. It's even a year ago, I don't even recognize this person that I was. And that's the thing, that you get to consciously decide. You don't have to be your circumstances, your situations, your pain, your trauma, the things that have happened to you. You get to decide today, hey, this happened to me. I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it so for when someone else comes to me and has that same problem, you don't have to feel so alone. And, again, that's what being a light worker is. That's what, we came here and we took on things to learn the spiritual lesson. And when you do learn the lesson, you use that as your power. You use it. I don't consider myself as someone that has anxiety anymore. I consider myself as someone that has superpowers, that I can literally pick up on someone's energy and vibrations that aren't even anywhere near me. I get a text message and I can tell if I want to answer this person or not. I become so psychic. I have a dream and someone texts me the next day. I'm thinking about something and then it happens. It manifests. Manifestation is real. I'm not kidding. It's real. I don't care if you think it's woo-woo or weird or hippie, gypsy, fairy. It's real. a year ago, the things that I'm doing now, I was dreaming and hoping and wishing and praying and got down on my hands and knees and asked God for a sign. It's incredible. I'm not saying my life is perfect. I'm dealing with some situations which are unfortunate right now, but you have to trust when something is not working your way. It's because God has another plan for you, and you have to listen and trust. Trust when something is not flowing. It's not supposed to go that way. And we fight. No, I gotta be with this person. This has gotta happen right now. I need that money. I need that job. I need that. No, you don't. You need yourself. You need self-love. And when you're being that, things will magically start to unravel in your life. And so going back to blocking people's energies, you just have to be very, very conscious and very aware of your energy field, and know that you have to set boundaries with people, and it's super uncomfortable and it's not fun. And I'm currently dealing with that, and it's hard and it's painful, but it's the only way for my soul to grow. I know I'm on the right path. And again, some of us came here to not only fix our wounds, we're here to fix our generational wounds. And I know that, and I've been told that before. And this is gonna sound crazy. Again, my videos start to probably get esoteric and weird for you, but I know I came here to solve generational curses. I've been told I have a curse on my family for love and for money. I don't talk to my father or his entire side. My mom's side, everyone's divided. I'm not even speaking to my family right now, which is killing me because I'm extremely close with my mother and my sister, but I realize that I can't force someone else's healing process and journey. I can only be on my own healing process and journey. And this is in life what happens. We become in these codependent relationships where we're literally just trying to save everybody around us. And we can't do that. We can't. It's not the way. You have to do what you have to do for you and your soul, and know that the right things and the right people will come to you at the right time. And it's beautiful because the universe will take things away when it's time, and then sometimes they bring them back, or sometimes they bring something better. I've reconnected with old friends that we had to part ways. We were just not in a good place in our lives. And now we've come back and we're in this different realm. We're in this brighter, happier, lighter zone, aura, whatever you want to call it. And it's amazing. And I'm dreaming during the day, all day, and it can happen for you. Anything that you think can be your reality. So what you have to be careful with your thoughts. Be very careful with your thoughts, because good and bad can happen. So I just, for people that are dealing with depression, anxiety, they're dealing with others, and they're not understanding why they're attracting these sort of people. I've said it probably a million times in my videos, but it begins with you. You cannot be playing this victim of the world. Everybody's mean to me and no one likes me, and I always pick friends that do this, and I always pick girls that don't like me, and I always pick guys that cheat on me. You have to go within. You have to go within and stop blaming outside circumstances. You have to go within. You have to figure out why you're attracting these things, get the spiritual lesson, and realize that everything in life is patterns. It's repeated cycles and patterns. Until you've learned the lesson, you'll get the same repeated cycle over and over and over again in just a different package. It'll be a different guy or a different girl, but it'll be the same thing until you say, wait a minute, this is, okay, hold on, universe, you're giving me a sign. It's up to me to do something different. So, and that's where you have to get clear with your health and your life and your love and your boundaries with people. And it gets uncomfortable when it has to be your family members or your loved ones or your best friends or whoever. It gets uncomfortable, but it's necessary. It's necessary if you want to find inner peace. And I don't care what anybody says, inner peace is the most valuable thing you will ever have on this planet. No amount of money will ever make you happy. You can have all the money in the world. It will not make you happy if you are struggling with the demons in your mind. And we all have demons in our mind. We have demons. We have the ego. We have that fight, that divide and conquer, and the world is against me, and money and power and greed and control. And you have to unlearn that. You have to unlearn and go back to love, because your love at the root, your love at your deepest root core, that is who you are. That is what you were born with. It is only by the trauma and the social norms and conditioning that we become this person that we're not. We're not. And I see people for who they are. I see them deep down with the soul, which sometimes bites me in the ass, because I know that everyone's good deep down and people do horrible things. And I'm able to forgive people for doing things, but at the same time, I can forgive people and know that I just don't want to be around those people because of how they treat me and how they're struggling with their own demons. I'm not perfect by any means. I keep having to re-meet shadows of being triggered. I've suffered from, you know, I've talked in other videos, I was suicidal for years. I've tried to take my life. I do have depression and anxiety that runs in my family. I have attracted very abusive exes because I had an abusive father, verbal abuse, not physical, but I almost think that's worse. So I've always attracted very abusive relationships and men. So I'm still healing that wound in myself. And, you know, we have to take conscious, you know, whatever, and say, this is something that I'm dealing with. This is something that I have to fix, not anybody else. And that's something that most people can't do, is that they have a problem, they need to fix it, and they're working on steps to make it better. We want to blame everyone else, and we want to go to war with everybody else. But if you're at war with everyone else, you're at war with yourself. If you're a happy person, that's what you spread. And it took me forever to understand energy. I still didn't get it. I was so, I see myself, I'm so depressed and lost in the world. I didn't understand. I'm like, why? Why can't I have good friends? Why can't I have good things? Why me? Why me? I've been through enough. And it's like, change your thoughts, change it, change the story. And once you do that, your life will change. I know it because it's happened to me. Every day I have people reaching out. Wow, you're different. You're so happy all the time. It's not that I'm happy all the time, because I'm not. Trust me, I cry and I get sad over things all the time, like every day. But empath problems. But I realize that I can't stay down. No one will make me feel less than myself. Only I hold that power. If someone's gonna yell at me and bully me and do whatever, I may freak out in that moment, but then I go home and I pray and I meditate on it and realize I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm a good person. I'm here doing the right thing. If you're comparing me to an old person, then that's on you. People are changing constantly. We're constantly growing and evolving, and you have to forgive people. And if you see them in a specific way, then that's on you, because people are changing and growing. And a lot of my friends and I, like I said, have reconnected where we were in a dark place, and misery loves company. Depression and evil and all darkness is contagious, but so is light, and so is positivity and joy and happiness. So if you're hanging out with your friends and all you guys are doing is talking crap and doing drugs and drinking and staying out late and screwing up and doing this and being that, and not being such great people, that doesn't mean you're not good people. That means you're just lost in the world. And it's okay, we're all lost. We're all lost just trying to find the light. But if you can just be the light and spread that, it spreads like wildfire. And I'm seeing that with my group of friends. We're all just stepping into our higher selves day by day, like working for a greater cause. And that's really bettering ourselves and bettering the world around us. And you know, that is our mission here. Our mission here is to live a happy life. No fear, no stress. I hate my job. I don't like this. And this person, stop with the drama. Stop with the judgment. Stop everything. Stop. Meditate. Go within. Breathe. Work on you. That's how you're going to change the world. That's how you're going to change. And I've attracted the best people in my life. I've cried and I prayed. I've cried and I prayed on my hands and knees to have the people and the things happening in my life that are happening. And day by day, I trust. When I have a setback, I cry about it. I ask God to guide me. Why is this happening? Give me a sign, please. You know, just make me be a better person. and I get back to source, and I get back to myself and why I'm here, and I get back on the course. And, you know, so if you're attracting these things, it's not because you're a bad person, it's not because you deserve it. It's because you came here, and that's your spiritual lesson. So when you wake up to that, you can help somebody else through it. I can help people with anxiety and depression and suicide and acne and abusive relationships and bad friendships and betrayal and everything that I've been through. I can help somebody now. I can use it as my power. That's why I got into energy healing. I see it. I see it. I see it with, I work with essential oils. I see it all. I see the magic. I see the power. You are your own healer. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own head. And as you become conscious, the old you will begin to die. The things that you once liked to do, you won't like to do anymore. And things are low vibrational. Drinking and smoking weed and doing drugs and watching the news and watching scary movies and eating crappy food and even the water we drink, and all of that will literally block you from seeing your path, from seeing what you're really supposed to do here. If you're having a calling within, follow the calling. Step out of your comfort zone. This video was everywhere today. I'm sorry, I just burped. I just had some really good vegan cucumber salad that I got. I hope this helped. I want to make more videos. If you guys have suggestions, please give me suggestions. Keep strong. If you're struggling, keep strong, keep going, keep doing it. You're not alone. You're never alone. You'd be surprised the celebrities that deal with stuff. It's usually, I'm not saying that we're the best people, but the best people. You can wake up and realize that everything that happens to you is a blessing. It's for your soul to grow. It truly is. Love and light, guys. Love y'all.